What's up, all you moto fanatics? Welcome back to the channel. And if you guys are new, welcome to Dino Motor Reviews. We're glad to have you. I'm Dino, and today we're doing a long-term review on my Shoei VFX-EVO helmet. I've had this helmet for about 2 years, and we're just going to jump right on into it. So I love everything about this helmet except for 4 nitpicky items, and I'm going to get to those here in just a few. And so the Shoei VFX-EVO is on my lap. We have the Shoei VFX-R. This was my first helmet that I had properly fitted to me, the whole 9 yards. Used to ride with helmets that were way too loose, but this one here was the first helmet that kind of started all. This is when I first started riding when I was age 13. This is the nostalgic Pro Circuit Kawasaki team, early 2000s. Designed by Troy Designs. Love the color design on it. Was a really good helmet. I ran in this one for about 4 years, and it still fits me really well to this day. So another reason I have it up here is I wanted to show you that I've been in Shoei the longest out of all of the helmets that I've ran. So I've ran Thor, I've ran Troy Lee Designs, I've ran a Bell Moto 9, I've also ran a Fox V3. And I've circled back to this one. Now, the reason I ended up circling back to the Shoei VFX-EVO is the fact that it fit me the best. It felt like a custom fitted helmet to me, so I love that about it. I love the color design. This is the faithful design, and what better way to represent a Japanese company than with the USA flag on it, right? So really cool helmet design. I do like the look of the helmet. I like that you have this groove back here to hold your goggle strap. The visor's flexible. It has shear-away screws. It has a little bit of adjustment, but I like the fixed look, so I leave it all the way locked out. I like the goggle port. I like that it's nice and big. It'll fit my 100% Armegas, which are my biggest goggles, just fine. And then it also fits my Oakley air brakes with relative ease. So I love that about this helmet. And like I said, fit is by far second to none. So absolutely love that about the helmet. Now let's get into the nitpicks. So I've hit my head a couple of times, and I love the look of the helmet, but at the same time, I was very, very leery of going to this helmet because it had sharp lines on it, which to me are grooves that can catch in the dirt. So I know Shoei's coming up with some updates this year. They're supposed to come out with a new helmet. Hopefully these hard lines are gone and they just make it more of a rounder shell. I don't mind if it's more round here than having this hard line. But that was why it took me a long time to say, yeah, I'm going with this helmet. It just fit the best. But I have caught the dirt a couple of times with this grooves right here on the side, and it's rang my bell both times that I hit the deck. One was in a corner. I just tipped, flung over the berm, caught my head in some softer dirt, and I felt it. The other one was a scrub that went wrong. I hesitated a little bit going up the jump face, and my body went one way and the bike went the other, and then I slapped my head at the end. And it doesn't really matter what helmet technology you have that's anti-rotational. There's still always the possibility of getting a concussion. Dangerous sport. Riding dirt bikes in general is just dangerous, but it's fun and we love it, right? We do it for that adrenaline rush. So the hard lines, that one, I wasn't real happy about that. I hate ringing my bell. I've had a lot of concussions over the years in other helmets, and I just did not want one in this. I figured with the med system, this does come equipped. I'm going to pop that up on screen for you guys right now. So it has a little bit of movement. It's their anti-rotational, anti-concussion device. I feel like it's a little bit behind a company like 6D or even the Fly S Formula carbon helmet that's got the rayon technology. I feel like it's a little bit behind in that aspect. With that being said, the inner liner is another nitpick. So the med system's a little bit of a nitpick. It does come with a med system. It does help a little bit, but I feel like it's still behind in technology. And then this liner doesn't stay fastened in the back. There's times where I've clipped it on, it's clipped, I put the helmet on and I'll ride, and then all of a sudden the back's popped out. They seem to pop out really easy. And I feel like that's just a major safety issue. It might be a good thing where it's giving me like that slip plane a little bit like a MIP system would, but I still don't like that coming unclipped. I like if it's supposed to be clipped in there, should stay there. The other thing that I don't like, and it goes back to the helmet liner, is the top piece broke, and I'm going to pop that up on screen. So the front doesn't stay latched like it should. Out of all the things, those are the 4 little nitpicks that I have about this helmet. Other than that, how often do you get a helmet that feels like it's custom made for you? Because I felt like a professional rider getting this helmet, because they get everything custom made, and I felt like that's what I was getting with this. So yeah, overall, been a good helmet. It's still within its service life of 5 years. I've only had it 2. We're going to keep rocking it for now until we have the money to maybe go to a fly formula carbon, because that helmet fits me really well, or the Troy Lee Designs SE5 carbon. I like the way that one fits as well. So I haven't made a decision on those. Everything falls within budget, but for right now, we're going to keep rocking this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to catch you guys on the next one. If you guys got any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down in that comment section below, and I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. And guys, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and it just helps our channel grow, and it helps motivate me to do more of these videos for you. And then if you do like what we're doing on this channel, give us a thumbs up, give us that like, and then click that bell notification if you do subscribe. That way you get future video content that will be dropping on down the road. And that is all I have for you guys. I am out. As always, guys, ride safe.